Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Cocky and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Today, a showdown between a pair of undefeated giants in a game that should have long-lasting implications. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gamecocks will kick it away first. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looking to throw on second down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Power football with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Allen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and made. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
To the air on first down. Flips it out in the flat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. And you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith. This guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy on the offense?
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll give it to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Might be looking to run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Trying to find his man on first down. And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bama! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Arkansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Nothing but green ahead. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes that Alabama offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown tie! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
Neutrals on your front side. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Red pass, it's complete. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Wide out in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out!
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's House. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he got loose, it was all over. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense, back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? You'd be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 15. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun to give, looking for room.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Finds his tight end. The Gamecocks will move the sticks with the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. The aerial assault continues. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Allen.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
The Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they go back on top. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He makes the connection. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Throws to the wideout. Got his man! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Unloads it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Some heat on that completion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And the returner is stopped. The offense set for a first down play. He'll keep it himself. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Offense gets set for second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. To the ground with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. The inside handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground in this one, and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Field goal is good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got it. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, and receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Deep shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The offense lining up for a first down play. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The give on 4th down. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On third down, going up top. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll go to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. They want to throw it. He's got his man. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The give and tick, 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 tick. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Fights off the defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback's just going to take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.